This right here, PlayStation Portal. This is one of my absolute favorite devices of 2023. And, I'm one of the few, very, 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 very few content creators that have talked about this before it came out and had a positive spin on this device, saying that I think this has a lot of appeal to a lot of people, versus the contrary. A lot of people didn't like this, and a lot of people still don't like this device. I personally love it. So, in this video, we're going to be talking about the PlayStation Portal, my thoughts on it, my impressions, and my general review of this device. Big thank you to PlayStation for sending this over to me for review. So, all that being said, yeah, provided by PlayStation. It's pretty freaking cool. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so now that I've gotten that out of the way, no, PlayStation's not seeing this before you guys get to. They're not influencing this review. They literally said, hey, we're going to send this over to you. We want you to just give us some honest feedback on this, as well as the Pulse Explore earbuds. I've also got these too. These are pretty freaking cool. I love these, man. Oh, those are so good. We're here to talk about this. The PlayStation Portal, right? I remember when this got announced, and a lot of people were very, very, very negative on it because the whole thing of it being a device that's essentially an accessory, which it is, to the PlayStation 5, and it allows you to do remote play. And a lot of people were like, why would you do that? You can just remote play on your phone, or just get a tablet, or just do it through your computer, or whatever have you. And the thing is, I get that. I honestly get that. But for me, I love using a DualSense controller. This is one of my favorite controllers on the market, and this is the DualSense Edge controller. I love the DualSense controller because of how perfect it feels in my hand. And what I wanted when I first saw this, I was like, oh, this is basically a tablet screen with the DualSense Edge cut in half and put to the two sides. Essentially what this is. But when you actually get to hold it, you get to use this thing, you really get to see, man, this is pretty freaking neat. Granted, yeah, there's really nothing baked into it. I mean, when you first get it, you got to set it up, log in, set everything up, connect to Wi-Fi. Then you got to connect to your console. You got to make sure you got remote play turned on your console. But once you get that out of the way and you start using this thing, depending on your network experience, now I can't really. I've seen people say that their experience with this has not been very great because it drops. But I've got other friends like my brother David Jack now, who is he effectively is one of the people who worked on the PSVR 2 game Firewall Ultra, but he's pretty much gone on to become legitimately one of the evangelists for the PlayStation Portal. It's kind of crazy. But he's used this on 5G hotspot. He's, being able to remote into his PlayStation 5 that's on Wi-Fi and play it while, his kids are doing their extracurricular activities, or he's out and about, he's doing stuff, completing games on it, and he absolutely loves the experience. And that's where I'm at too with this, because I am able to play my games on here, my PlayStation 5 games. I understand, again, people are saying, like, you could get all these other devices, you can do all this. And, look, I don't care. If you don't have it, fine, whatever. You're right. You don't like it, you don't like it. If it's not for you, it's not for you. And that's fine, right? More people need to be able to be open and honest if something's not for them, and to move on and let people who enjoy something to enjoy it. But I'm able to play my games. They look absolutely stunning on this 1080p screen, 60 hertz. Doesn't go to the higher refresh rate that PlayStation 5 is capable of outputting, but it does 1080p 60 frames per second, or 60 hertz. And you get full functionality of the DualSense controllers. The haptic feedback feels so good. It feels exactly the way it does on the PlayStation 5's DualSense controller. It literally, this doesn't feel any different weight wise than a DualSense controller, maybe slightly. Like, it feels elongated, but it's literally as light as a DualSense controller. And you know, everything feels good on it. Like, when you have a good network connection, like I've got mesh, Wi-Fi, right? I got a mesh network going on in my house, or in my house, my condo rather. And so Regardless of whether I'm playing this in the living room while my kids watching Blippi or Coco Melon or Badanamu, like if you got kids, you understand what I'm saying. It absolutely runs fine. Like I'm I don't feel any lag or latency, and whether I'm laying in bed playing or if I'm on the toilet playing, because let's be honest, a lot of us is gonna be playing this on the toilet too. I'm just not afraid to say I'm gonna do that, but it works great. And I've also tried this using a 5G hotspot from my iPhone, and I've been able to remote in and play on my PS5, and I haven't really experienced any lag or latency. I know of it again. People have had different varying experiences. Yes, this is a giant remote player that costs $200, but for what it is, technology in it is absolutely great. It just works. I'm blown away by the visuals. I'm blown away by how good it feels. And I tested, and this is for those of y'all who play fighting games. So I was testing KOF 15, tested Street Fighter 6 too, but uh, whenever I test a controller for, fighting games, I always default to KOF because that has the most complex pretzel inputs, right? My main character is Kyo Kusanagi. He's infamous for his Rekka punches or his chain punches, which require you to do half circle, quarter circle back, all the different inputs. And just think Dragon Punch and half a circle, right? All that other stuff. So I was able to pull off his Rekka punches with absolutely no issues whatsoever. And I'm like, yo, I'm literally getting it in on this match and I'm not having an absolute problem whatsoever. It feels great. And I never experience, even when I've done like remote play from like my Steam Deck or I've done it from my phone, I can't get that level of like instantaneous input at all. But I can with this, and I absolutely love it for that. And I played the gambit of games such as like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name. I was playing Spider-Man 2. I even played some competitive matches in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and I suck online, but I was playing it, and I didn't have any input latency when I was playing it on this thing at all. I was like, yo, this is crazy. I'm actually playing a game online that's streaming to this, and I'm able to still get some kills in. Like, that was absolutely crazy to me. So, okay. I don't know if I'm fully selling you guys on this device. I had to put it down for a second because I want to talk more so about why this device, if you're a parent. Now, I get it. A lot of people are like, oh, you can just get all these different devices. Cool, right? If you're a parent and you want to play your game, if you've got really small babies, if you got toddlers, or you got preschool kids, they're gonna want your attention almost all the time. I've got a 2-year-old, and with my 2-year-old, I from the moment she wakes up until her mama gets off work, I am with her all the time. Parks, playgrounds, all types of stuff, all over chores, everything like that. I rarely get a moment to sit and play my place, even when her mom's home, right? I don't get to really sit and play my games outside of trying to cover, play them to make content. But when I want to play for me for fun, I don't get to really do that. And there is where this solves it. And as a parent to a small child, when they're laying on me, sleeping, like my daughter's sleeping on me, let's pull this out, let's start playing. Boom, almost instantaneous. No issue. If I want to get in a couple matches of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, I want to play some fighting games, I want to play some RPGs, some classics, whatever. This is perfect for me. And I don't have to burn through the battery of my phone. A lot of people, again, that's a counter argument. I need my phone because I don't know if I'm gonna get a call from the doctor, a client that I'm working with. I don't know if I'm gonna need to respond immediately to an email. I don't know if her mom's gonna call or something that I got going on. I need my phone to be just that, a phone. And this right here allows me to keep my phone available. So as a parent, it just blows me away what I'm able to do with it, right? And here's the other thing too. when she's up, right? She's watching Cocomelon or she's watching Blippi. That's the newest sensation for her, or Bluey or whatever. I can literally pull up this thing and just be playing. I can be right next to her, watching what she's watching, talking to her, and still playing my game. And I can do that also when my wife, who is home, she's watching her show. Like, say, because we like watching Southern Charm, Real Housewives, or whatever, like Love is Blind, all these other reality shows. We watch those. We can watch that together and I can still be playing. Or vice versa, because she's just as big a gamer as I am. She can be playing and I can be watching with her and we're watching together. It is so crazy what this allows us to do. And we've got a big backlog of games on the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 and just in general that because of the nature of needing to sit at, watch either at our desk and play on our monitor or play on the TV, a lot of games just don't get completed. We've been like burning through our backlog with this thing. And it's to a point I absolutely wish I got two of them. Like, I know I got this one sent to me for review, but I wish I kept my pre-order for my second one so that she can have one and I can have one. Because so one thing with this is you're gonna have to log into your account to remote into your PlayStation 5. But I wish I had the ability to swap between profiles because all of our PS5s have my account and her account. We share games, right? So it's frustrating having to log out only to log back in if she wants to use it and vice versa. So yeah, that's where I'm like, I wish I kept that pre-order, but oh well. We make do what we got. The other thing I want to talk about is how this right here, these right here, the Pulse Explore wireless earbuds. Love these things. These right here are some of the best earbuds I've ever used. Sound quality, the immersion, everything is so good with them. Great battery life. Usually I'm able to get like 6 hours if I use it full on. And I can have this connected to the PlayStation Portal because it has a link connection, like the special technology PlayStation is using to connect it directly. I can have this connected to my PlayStation 5. And I also have this Bluetooth to my phone and take calls. And like if I need audio coming from all three or both, my phone and the Portal or the PS5, I can do that. And so like, I don't ever have to like feel like, oh, I need to fiddle around with it. Like, I put these in, they're very comfortable. So like they fit, and so okay, I almost dropped it. Oh, I was scared. These are expensive. Like they fit in your ear very comfortably. You can see here. Like they go in your ear and they just slot in. Like when they slot in your ear, as you can see here, they're not going anywhere. Like I can shake my head and they're not going to fall out. And most earbuds I use, typically after some time they will fall out, but they've got some active noise cancellation built into them too, so you don't really hear anything, but you can also like get passive sound going through it. um Phone calls sound really clear on it.
So I wanted to jump in here real quick and let you guys know what the microphones sound like on the Pulse Explorer earbuds. I'm using them right now to record this and use the camera on my laptop. And this is what it's going to sound like. I think for what they are, you're trying to do like business conference calls and all that type of stuff. And even if you're doing voice chatting, you know, different, whatever you do, like party chat, anything like that. I think these sound actually pretty good.
I'm blown away. I'm like, Sony, you guys have really, you're creating that you're creating that Apple like ecosystem with all of this, right? So it's cool. It's cool. Those are some amazing headphones. I mean, they're not for everybody. Not everyone's gonna want to use those, but these are my go-tos. Okay, so future me here, cutting into this review. I just wanted to say that I'm playing some Diablo 4 right now on the PlayStation Portal. And the cool thing about this is while I'm doing remote play with this, I'm actually able to run it into my capture card and I'm able to record easily. The fun thing about that is that by doing that, I don't have to sit at my desk. Like right now, I'm sitting at my desk now because I'm testing that out. But like, I can sit wherever in my condo and play while having my computer capturing the footage. And yeah, that's really a game changer, especially if you're a content creator. So yeah, This shoots and it don't miss. PlayStation Portal. Should you buy it? Completely up to you. I can't tell you what to do on that. I love it. And if you're wondering, like, oh, how do you use the touchpad on this? Well, technically, the touchpad becomes when you log into your PlayStation. It actually you can touch the screen and use it as a touchpad. I also like to swipe from like the corner to pull up the settings. As you can see right here, you can change settings, brightness, airplane mode. Go in, you can change more stuff, do updates on it because it does have its own little OS on here. Um, and it just works. That's all I gotta say about it. Um, it does have volume up and down on here on the right side. You've also got power button as well as the link button. Looks like you got a little microphone here for when if you want to use it for chat.
So we're trying out the microphone that's on the PlayStation Portal, and I'm doing a party chat with Lehua Secretary and my wife. And Lehua, go ahead and talk. You're being
Alrighty, so right now I am holding the controller. I'm looking at my TV screen. I have a toddler right next to me. She is looking at her tablet so she can be preoccupied. She's doing great. She's wiggling her eyebrows at me. Yeah, I'm ready to party. Yeah, let's
all
join the
right.
party. Let's do this.
All right. So does it sound like it's muffling? Because I'm sitting next to the air conditioner. So does it sound like it's like cutting that sound out, or how does it sound overall to you?
Oh, shoot, I forgot about the AC. I don't hear the AC.
Okay. So
I,
then
I'm
this has some. This is impressive how this is cutting out the sound. Then
I am also near an AC. Do you hear the AC on my end?
no, I don't hear it.
Dang.
All right. Well, I guess now you guys are able to hear what this sounds like, and yeah, why don't you let us know and be the judge of it?
On the bottom, right here underneath, you've got the auxiliary input, and then you've got the USB-C power. And yeah, I think I need to get a screen protector for this. And I saw some things like there's some accessories I've seen for like kickstand cases, full armor. I don't want to add any additional weight to this. I don't feel like this will easily break. Uh, it's a very premium feeling. So yeah, yeah. That's all I really gotta say about it. So yeah, that is the PlayStation Portal from a full-time dad's perspective and hardcore gamer. What do you guys think about it? Is this something you're considering picking up? Do you have one already? Are you one of the people that absolutely hate it and you think it's stupid for people to buy it? Whatever your thoughts are, let's go ahead and get the conversation going in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it, sub to the channel, and ding the notification bell. And other than that, thank you to PlayStation for sending these over to me for review because I absolutely love the Pulse Explore wireless earbuds, favorite earbuds right now on the market. And I love, love, love my PlayStation Portal. I'm playing this more than my Lenovo Legion Go, playing it more than my Razer Edge. This is my most played handheld for the last week that I've had this. So yeah, why don't you let me know down in the comment section down below. And all that being said, catch you guys in the next one. Stay safe, be blessed, have aloha, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.